looks like we are live. I apologize for running so late. I was running late and getting things set up, and I managed to unplug a bunch of stuff. I was trying to get everything plugged back in and corrected, so I apologize for that. Part of the reason I was running late is I was also trying to get my come on, brain function, get the migraine medicine I was taking to kick in. So after this convention's over, if I still keep getting migraines, I'm definitely getting a hold of my neurologist and seeing what I can do about it. Anyway, thank you for your patience. Let me catch up real quick here. All right, why is this not working? Okay, just tried to reload the site. Okay, all right, so hey Gwen, good to see you on. Hey Kumihimo Steve. I am sorry, I have been running really late the last few times. I'm hoping to get that fixed in the near future. Hey Marmar, nice to see you. All right, so as you can see, this next move here is actually going to include the start of the maker's mark. So on the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, and 11, and sheds 4 and 5 are reversed. And left side, we are going to exchange 7, 9, and 11, and sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. And let's go ahead and bring this up. Hopefully you can see everything. Looks like the braid's in focus, though the white balance looks a bit weird, probably because unplugging it, plugging it back in may have reset something. All right, let me get that out of the way. And I just realized I do have the needles up here, so I can go ahead and finish it off. So I do want to show you folks something before I go ahead and get started. My name tag for conventions, so you know it's me, and it's nice and magnetic. This is not a sponsored thing, it's just something I got myself. But yeah, awesome. And apparently completely fumbled fingered tonight. And I also got my business cards for the convention. A little bit too bright. Let's see. Come on, you can focus. There we go. Anyway, it's got my all the socials on it, email, and the backside is a QR code that takes people directly to the Runkle of the Bailey time-lapse braiding. And it also, let's see, does it work here? But the card should look a lot like my YouTube page. So hopefully that won't be an issue. All right. And it says I am live. Got 9 people watching on YouTube. Oops, the cards already. I got 500 of these, so I'm not too worried if I mangle 1 or 2. Get a little more caffeine. Hopefully that'll help the migraine medicine kick in a little faster. Alrighty. A quick check over on Rumble. All right, still just 1 person watching there. And Alrighty. Yes, it actually says on the back of it not to use it with a pacemaker, so I'm not letting my dad wear it. Thank you, Gwen. And thank you, Kumihimo Steve. I'll probably post a picture to my community page. Yeah, continuity is a good description for what I was going for there. Also, we did hit 1,400 subscribers this morning, but we're now back down to 1,398, which is, of course, YouTube wanting to be a buzzkill. Let me go back to the studio page and just double check. Yep, 1,398 is the current subscriber count. So, as they say, YouTube is being asshole, or however we want to do it. Let's go ahead and take this one off here. We're close enough to it being done. I'm not too worried about it snagging on anything. There we go. And so the goal tonight is, actually, let me just realize I have not filed my nails today, but I have trimmed them, so they do need the filing. So the goal tonight is to get the braid done and done enough to tie it off and cut off the tama. Though if we hit like 10 o'clock and I still haven't gotten it tied off, I might wait and just do it tomorrow night because it won't take that long. So the braid I was going to do for Runkle's next fundraiser, I don't think I'll be getting done next because I asked him for the additional 2 colors that he would like. And I still want to do kind of like a palette cleanse, so to speak, braid before I do the next pickup braid, which is for Uncivil Law Kurt. So I think I've got an idea of what I want to do, but I may need to order some more silk before that. So that'll take like a week or so to get in. We'll still have to see what I'm going to do with that. And since I probably am going to have some time at the convention, I'm going to bring the laptop with me and try and get some design done on that. All right, those are feeling pretty decent now. Thank you again for your patience. All righty, so we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, and 11. So 1, 2, 3. And this is still with my eyes right now. And I think it reset the color spectrum. Let's see. Yeah, color spectrum was off. All right. Make it just a little. There we go. So I'll probably do some designing while I'm down at the convention. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 4 and 5 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. I'm also possibly tonight or maybe tomorrow at work going to go through my Takadai braid book and see if there's maybe a 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. check some is good. I'm going to see if there's maybe a Mardai pattern I can get set up and ready to go while I'm at the convention. So that one I probably won't stream the start of, though I might do the setup tomorrow night or Thursday night, though I am going to have to go to bed fairly early Thursday night because we're heading out probably around like 6:30, 7 o'clock Friday morning to get to the convention, because there is a 2 o'clock panel that I would like to get to, and it's about 5.5 hours drive minimum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 9, and 11. And 7, 8. 9, 10, and 11. When Kathleen gets on, I got a question for her about Mad Mike's channel, Sharp Pointy Things. All right, sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. Checksum is good. Actually, after this one, I'm going to do a quick move count. I didn't get a chance this morning before work when I finished off putting on my maker's mark, which is starting right there. So next move will be 123, and we're going to come back to this. So, whoops, just realized something there. I've got to extend that all the way out to the end. All right, so I need a minimum of 152. So that's roughly 29, 30 moves. That's not too bad. I can definitely do that tonight, assuming that my headache isn't bad enough that I'm not really with it. All right, so on the right, we're going to exchange 9 and 13. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 11, and 13, and shed 6 is reversed. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick. Let's see. Hey, Philip Martin, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that, just as long as hopefully nothing negative happens to you. I won't unmod you for that, and I don't think it'll be a problem with the channel. Unless there's like some really extreme stuff. I don't think YouTube is that bad about chat, especially considering some of the stuff I've seen people complain about, or people do in other chats. Yeah, there is that too. Don't see what. Then again, I don't understand the weird enforcement policies. Yeah, I've seen people say, "Hey, you know what? YouTube is weird and capricious in the enforcement of their policies, just so they can make it so their creators are nervous and try and work overtime to produce more content, so they make more money." Spotty, yeah, but I'd say possibly malicious. Let me catch up. What the post was from Marmar. I'm assuming that was about Torrance Standard Time. All right. But yeah, as far as I know, anything I expect you're likely to say, I don't expect it to violate it, and I think as a mod you're allowed a little more leeway. So I got one other person watching on Rumble right now. And let's see. Let me just do a quick check, see if there is a pending live stream that is going to be popping up near when I stop. Since I'm probably going to run close to 10, I might bump into Joe Neerman's Good Logic stream, so I might go ahead and do a chat raid for that. All right, so and he may not actually allow that. I found out when I was trying to do Natalie Lawyer, even after I subscribed to her channel, it wouldn't let me do that. All right. Oops. Let's try and do more comments. Hey, Jill Reese. Nice to see you on. Good evening. The Hammer Oath is done in encrypted Elven script. So you can't read it before you sign it. And 9 and 13 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 13. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining pretty heavy where I am right now. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Another reason I was late is I was helping a friend get his VPN working again because his accountant uses it to log into his computer to do his bookkeeping. All right, 2 and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side is 5, 9, 11, and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. Oh, and it's outside of the convention. I don't know if anybody is going to be in Virginia Beach this Saturday, but I'm going to be having breakfast at Waffle House at 8 a.m. as part of the Larry Corriea fandom. All right, and shed 6 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. The reason it's in the Waffle House, or a Waffle House, is because it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I forget the exact start of the discussion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But basically, somebody was having an issue with a discussion about geopolitical things, where to make sure that they specifically weren't talking about any actual real countries, they were referring to Krasnovia and Pineland as some of the made-up names that are used in some military games to designate certain forces. And apparently there was enough of an uproar that YouTube started giving 30-day bans for people who were using those terms, because supposedly they were talking about genocide and whatnot involving Krasnovia and Pineland. So since Larry Corriea was one of the people that happened to, his fandom came up with the fact that he was the great leader or great hero of Krasnovia, and it's all fault of the filthy Pinelanders who were attacking them. All over the base conflict between these two countries of Krasnovia having their national food being the waffle, and Pineland's national food being the pancake. So when he got out of Facebook jail, he's like walking out of the basement of his house. He's wearing like a Russian high fur cap, and he's got a couple, like one of his older son acting like a military prison camp guard, escorting him out of the camp, and he's like waving his hand to greet his fellow Krasnovians who are celebrating his release, and it's just been kind of like a running joke that's continued on and on. Anyway, so since Larry is the hero of Krasnovia, as a matter of fact, I think I have. If I can do this without killing myself. Yeah, there we go. Also, the let's see, where is it? Their currency is Vafaloons, and here we have a National Bank of Krasnovia. Faust is Larry's actual real dog. He's a Krasnovian Waffelhound, and their currency is Vafaloons. This is some swag I bought from the MHI Monster Hunter National Swag Shop. I think I have shown these before. And this is the 50,000 Vafaloons banknote with the hero of Krasnovia. Mini sandwich, no genocide. So, anyway, that's the long and somewhat humorous background of why I am going to be having breakfast at a Waffle House for admittedly the first time in my 55 years of life. So, sorry, I didn't mean to get so distracted there. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. Let's see. I'm assuming that's talking about the encrypted Elven runes. We'll either tighten things down or loosen them up to unusability. That's cute. Well, if you can smite with a wrench, I think you can kang with a cast iron pan. We can just go with kang. Your special mod wrench makes a kang sound when it hits somebody. All right, and I think I read off. No, I did not read off the moves. Okay, so let me go to the next one here. All right, so 124. Yep, there we go. I'm going to exchange 11 on the right, and shed 7 is reversed. And on the left, we're going to exchange 13 and 15, and shed 3 is reversed. There we go. Do a quick check over on Rumble. Got 2 people watching there. Okay, not too bad. You can also add a couple of N's and G's into it. And it's an and it's an automatopoeia, so we're talking about kenging, not Kang the Conqueror. I think I've got at least one exemption from her for making her braid. But yeah, it's like the early Saturday morning cartoons when like Jerry would hit Tom on the head with a cast iron frying pan, and Jerry would kind of like vibrate along, and there'd be a kang sound from it. Yep, that's it, Marmar. Let's see. All right. Exchanging 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11. And shed 7 is reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Starting to think I probably shouldn't watch either the Lackluster or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Either Lackluster or Audit the Audit with any regularity. They just make me mad. And 13 and 15 exchanged on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, and 15. There we go. And shed 3 is reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Something's hitting there. Go. I think it was just a couple of times I got tangled up. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. I finally got that fourth book in the Threshold series I was talking about. And despite the fact the third one was over 200 years in the future, the fourth one is only about maybe 2 years after the second book, and there are overlapping characters between the second and fourth book. All right, we are ready for the next move, and on to 1 to 25. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, and 9. And 13 and 15, sheds 2, 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 9, and 15, sheds 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. There we go. Let me catch up on chat. Being hit with a hit with jam is better than hit with a wrench. Of course, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Yep. Yep, they will have been kinged. Yep. Dark Helmet knows his jammers. All right. Nope, that was good enough. I got who it was. I don't know if it was a Photoshop, but somebody did like a scene out of one of the more recent Star Wars movies. And way off in the background, there's two tiny people that have a comb that are dragging it through the desert. Maybe. I know he is a technically skilled writer. He has a large fandom. Unfortunately, he has been very negative to other fandoms I've been associated with. And while I try not to hold the author's politics against their writing skill, he hasn't written enough stuff that has interested me enough that I've been wanting to read one of his books that have come out. I have heard good and bad things about his technical skills and artistic skills as a writer. So it's not that I actively dislike him. I just haven't felt the urge to really track down one of his books, but I appreciate this suggestion. Yeah, John got really upset at the sad puppy movement, and I don't know if it's because he didn't really understand what was going on with that, but since I was kind of involved seeing the back end of how the Sad Puppy 3 movement was going on and participated in it, and then seeing how it was being described publicly by people who weren't involved with it, I kind of left a really bad taste in my mouth over that. Yes, I've heard quite a few good things about Red Shirts. I just haven't gotten around to actually getting around to reading it. So, not to rain on your parade, just letting you know that I will probably, I may eventually read it. There's enough of like a little bit of negative inertia related to him that I haven't actually gotten out and seriously read any of his stuff. I have enjoyed some of the stuff that the one story that he did that was put in Love, Death, and Rockets. I like that one. So I don't have like I said, I'm not I'll never read anything he does. It's just like, maybe I just, in putting my priorities, he hasn't necessarily gotten up to the I need to read his stuff. But I mean, there are other authors that also do not like a lot of the stuff I like and support that I still like to read. Like I know, great, I'm blanking on his name. The guy who Charles Stross, who does the Laundry series. I read those whenever they come out. I love them. Stross probably hates everything I stand for or everything I believe in, but he's an excellent author. He writes good stories. So yeah, I'll read his stuff. And I may wind up reading a lot of Scalzi stuff. Like I said, I have seen stuff that he's done that I do like. So, but not like, ooh, yeah, I got to read everything. It's like, oh, that was cute. Is kind of where I'm at this point. So anyway, sorry, I don't mean to get too distracted on that. All right, so on the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 15. 1, 2. Three, 4, and I guess kind of my view on authors that tend to get somewhat political. If it's just entirely in their personal life and it doesn't reflect in their stories, it's not really a big thing for me. 5, 6. And for those that do, I also don't really mind it in their stories either, as long as they don't preach harder than they can entertain, which that phrase came from Jim Butcher. If you tell a good story, you can put in pretty much just about any message you want, as long as the story is entertaining and a good, gives you a good reading experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and 13 and 15. And 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2, 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5, and 6, and 7 on the bottom, and 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Check something's good. Yeah, dropped my soda. Of course, I left the cap on, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10. Okay, my count is off somewhere. Let me double check that. All right, so 1 on the top, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11. My count is off. Did I? Yep. I pulled the top one and put it on the bottom. All right, so let's try that again. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10. No, that's right, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. All right, this should pass right through back. Oops, looks like I had a miscount on here somewhere. I switched top to bottom. I'm blaming it on the migraine. Let's get this back where it's supposed to go. But yeah, if the checksum doesn't work, I need to find out why. All right, now I can just have the bottom one come up and pass through here. And now I can do the top one. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Now the checksum looks good. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really raining loud outside. All right. Yep, that looks right. All right, left side, we're going to exchange 5, 9, and 15. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're just about done with the shadow. And we're about to be fully into the maker's mark. And I appreciate you folks putting up with my ADD distraction ramble there. All right, so 2, 3, 4, and 5 reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Let's see, was that 2, 3, 4? Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab the bottom one this time first so I don't get lost. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 126. On the right, we're going to exchange 13 and 15 and shed, no sheds reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 17 and sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. There we go. Catch up with chat real quick here. Yep, I kind of miss being able to drink alcohol. All right. I've never enjoyed books that are all about a specific view unless it's also enjoyable. I'm also quite good at staying away from the drama that erupts. Intend to just try and enjoy things. Yep, I'm pretty good with that viewpoint. Yep, that's perfectly fine in my view. In my worldview. Enjoy both skulls in Corriea. I'm going to swing back into some Corriea's other stuff soon. If you haven't started it, I do think that The Son of the Black Sword is definitely worth getting started if you haven't read into it. The 4th book of what's probably going to be 5 books came out a couple months back, and the audiobook for it is going to be out in March. And I've got the hardcover of that to be signed at the convention I'm going to. Yeah, unless you're like in kind of a fandom wink, as in like political wank type thing. It's at least I think that's the proper term. My brain really is not doing language well tonight. I'm sorry. It's not really something that you would know about. The discussion on it tends to be kind of in the back end of the internet. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Hey, I'm happy to take it wherever my random neuron firings take me. Hello, Bit Freakazoid. I have not seen you on before, but welcome to the stream. It's happy to have you here. If you have any questions, please ask them, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. His Son of the Black Sword series is awesome, and been buying them as they come out. Yeah, I think I've mentioned on this stream before that when the first book came out, I read it, enjoyed it quite a bit, and suggested to my roommate that she might like reading it. And she started reading it, 13, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, and 15. And she was like a couple chapters into it, and she was like really upset with me because when she was reading it, it was like everything she disliked in the way of fantasy tropes. It was like really like the main character was an absolute jerk, and stuff that was going on was not stuff that she felt, that she enjoyed reading. She was about to like kind of give me a piece of her mind for recommending something, no shed reversals, that is that far out of her reading preferences, and want to know why the heck I even suggested it to her. And she got about like another 4 or 5 chapters in. It's like, oh, I get it now. And she, I think she's read 3 of the books in the series now, and has enjoyed them all. So, yeah, it's not the way you would expect it to be once you're a couple of chapters in. So I don't want to spoil it for the people who haven't read it, but yeah, it is. It's an epic fantasy series, possibly. There is a hint that it might wind up being epic sci-fi, but it's currently epic fantasy. 17 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's very well written, and I like it a lot. Not necessarily everybody will, but I like it well enough that I'm willing to suggest it to people I think that would like it. All right, sheds 4 and 7 reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the left. Checksum is good. Go. And left side, 4 and 7 again. 1, except from the top. 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Let's give a couple of these an unroll. Oops. I already did the bottom. I need to do the top now. There we go. Looks much better. MHI is still quite a few books away from being done, so all right, let me switch to the next move, which is 127. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, and 11. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, and 15, and no shed reversals. There we go. Let's see, would start another series instead of completing it. Yeah. Son of the Black Sword is excellent. Engines of War, which is co-written with Steve Diamond, is the first book of, I think, a 3-book trilogy where there is a war taking place in some sort of Earth analog where magic kind of works. And you have not Russia fighting not Germany. And one of the major World War I type tactics where the not Russia powers their humanoid war machines with the dead husks of golems to power them. And as they expend their magical power, they give off a lot of heat. So their pilots can only pilot them for a short amount of time before they have to swap out. And essentially, almost nobody's like good in here. It's just like there's the people trying to survive. There's the manipulators and whatnot. But it's really good. You also have Baba Yaga and her 2 sisters that are, well, she's fighting her other sister. Each one of them is kind of a patron of one of the countries. And they have a 3rd sister who they knocked off, but is still currently a ruler of the land of the dead. And it's a nice, correction, it's not a nice story. It's a well-written and entertaining story. I also really have a fondness for his Grim Noir series as well, which is 1930s alternate history with magic in there. And let's see. Thanks. I learned your YouTube channel quite some time ago when it was mentioned in the MHI Makers Group. Thank you. Yep, I post updates there quite regularly, thanks to the mods letting me do that. I finally got around to checking out. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to be at MarsCon this weekend. All right, so Thank you, Marmar. Yep, I am definitely more than happy to do it. There's a reason why my subtitle on here is the Bob Ross of braiding. Yep, no worries. Drop in and out as you want. I'm going to try and braid for about another hour. I don't think at this point I'm going to get it done tonight because of migraine, but I'm going to get a good chunk of it done. And then tomorrow night I will finish off the last little bit and then tie off this braid, finish it off, and then potentially go from there and maybe set up a Moro-Dai to do at the convention. All right, let's see. Try not to sneeze here. All right. Did I just do that, or did I read that off? So I did 4 and okay. So I did 4 and 7 on the right, and actually, did I do 2 of those? No, I did 1 of those. So yes, I am on the right move. So we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, and just 4 and 7 reversed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. And sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And jam up on some of the weights so it wasn't hanging freely. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And left side is 7, 11, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And no shed reverses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. All right, I will be back in just a second. I'm gonna grab the Kleenex box without falling out of this chair. This falling is not good for me right now. And between the migraine and migraine medicine, I'm quite nauseous.
Yeah.
Not like I'm going to toss something nauseous, just I don't feel comfortable with it right now. Okay. All right. We are ready for the next move. This would have been our last move for an iteration. All right, so on the right, we are going to exchange nothing and sheds, no sheds reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange nothing and sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. And the one where you were doing a crochet, I think it was. And come on, Marmar, you can make up the distance. I have faith in your felting. Oh, not crochet, felting. That's right, you do felting. I'm sorry. Let's see. Can't do much tonight because I have a thing. The rest of the week I can only do felting after work. Understood. Sorry about that. Probably finished on Saturday. Yeah, either I'm guessing tomorrow will be a definite finish. Alrighty. And do a quick check here. Looks like we got about 2 people watching over on Rumble. And let's see. Just gonna check real quick, see if I got a okay. Actually, I'll just go here. All right. Just checking a couple things real quick. And all right. Right side, no exchanges, no shed reversals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Yeah, we're about an hour in. Well, actually, we're about an hour in. Counter, not clock I'm looking at. And we've only done like 6 moves, so I am definitely moving very slow today. I apologize for that. And no exchanges, and sheds 5 and 7 reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And that was actually a fairly easy move. And on to 129. On the right, we are doing no exchanges and sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're doing no exchanges, no shed reversals. And hello, Miss Jax M. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I think this is your first time catching a live. If so, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free and ask them, and I will do the best I can to answer them. Alrighty. And all right. No exchanges, sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. There we go. And these need a little bit more unroll. Okay, there we go. Checksum is good. And left side. No exchanges, no reversals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 130. We got 22 moves after this. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 13. Sorry, 1 through 7, 9, 13, 15, 19, and 21. Sheds 1 through 10 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 through 21, all of them, and sheds 1 through 11 are reversed, all of them. All right. Totally Pokemon Steve, first time catching a live. And I'm in Scotland, so it's 2:15 here. Yep, definitely pretty early. You're in critical drinker land. Hope that we are providing enough entertainment for you to overcome sleepiness. Cookie Mon Steve, past your bedtime. Fortunately, West Coast Canada. So, dinner time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 2 in the morning is definitely. I get up at about 3:45 a.m. in the morning where I am. And sorry. Talking about sleeping is making me yawn. All right, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15. Oh, before I do anything else, it is coma slide time. So we shall slide our coma. And roll up. There we go. Looks good. Let's see, let's get that a little more centered up. There we go. Yeah, we've got about 14 people on. That's pretty good for a stream. Do a quick check over on Rumble. And all right, we got one person walking over there. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 21. That one got tangled up pretty good. Wonderful. Wonderful. To quote Lawrence Welk. So it looks like these two untwisted, and then use that one, and getting there. Doesn't help if I stick my head in front of it so that it's not as much light. All right, that's still unwinding. Getting there. Don't know how it got all twisted up. All right, so it looks like we're getting to the point where that one too many. Yeah. That one's still. Trying to decide which ones to let fall by the wayside because I'm missing enough fingers to do this unless I join the Lovecraftian crowd, and I'm pretty much happy with the way my body is at the moment. I don't need extra long tentacles serving as fingers. Yeah. All right. Come on. Getting to the point where I'm starting to get ready to use the words gosh, darn, and dang. Ooh. Starting to see where the, there we go. All right, so I think this one will leave this group plus her foxtrot. All right, and all right, looks like I'm at least getting closer. Come on. All right. Let's see. I think we are finally. Come on. There we go. And so I believe that one comes up. And that one goes down. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. I apologize for how long that took. Thank you very much. A lot of this is kind of practice I learned on Maradais, which are the round wooden discs. I actually kind of learned on the a foam disc. Well, it was actually a cardboard side of a 12-pack of soda that was cut out and had notches cut into it. All right. There we go. And sheds 1 through 10 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the bottom, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Yeah, these are one of the longer move sets in my Maker's Mark. All right, left side. 1 through 21 inclusive. Yes. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And 13, 14. Almost ready. 15, 16. 17, 18. 19, 20, and 21. And sheds 1 through 11 inclusive are reversed. Great. And on the top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 131. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, and sheds 6 and 9 are reversed. And I don't know if you can hear the rain, but I really can. Left side, we're doing no exchanges, and shed 1 is reversed. And I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to you when you came in. Daily Dysfunction, nice to see you back again. And you have a good one, Marmar. It was nice to see you on. You have a safe and restful evening. All right. And got 3 people watching over on Rumble. All right. So, right side, we are exchanging 1. Shed 6 and 9 reversed. So, And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side, we're going to exchange nothing, and shed 1 is reversed on the left. I screwed up that last move. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. This one goes up here. And 1 on top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And this one goes over here, back. And let's try this again. It is 6 and 9 that are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom. 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. There we go. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. There we go. Yep. A couple of these need a bit of unroll. And top is top one here, and over to the other side. There we go. And you can tell where I made the mistake is because it's got a line extending from here and from here that were not there before. All right, left side, no exchanges, shed 1 is reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And from the top, there we go. And over here. And we are ready for the next move. On to 132. 20 moves left. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 15, 17, 21, and 23. Sheds 1 is reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 23, and shed 7 and 10 are reversed. And quick check over on Rumble. And we got, oh, it's just me. All right, for some reason it looked like a 7, not a 1. Alrighty. And right side, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16. Looks like this one jumped a little bit. 16 and 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, and 23. And just shed 1 is reversed. There we go. Shed 1 on the top, and bottom is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and I'll just double check. Top, and 2, 3, 4. Yep, that looks good. All right, so on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And left side is 5 through 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 11, 12. Almost done with the slow stuff. Almost there. Thirteen, 14. Fifteen, 16. 17, 18. And 19, 20. And this one looks like it made it jump off the pen. There we go. And 21. And 23. There we go. We can definitely speed up now. And right side is 7 and 9, or 7 and 10 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9 on the bottom, 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Check sum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8, 9 on the top, 10 on the bottom, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Bumping my head on the light. All right, that's looking good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 133. On the right, we're going to do no exchanges and shed 7 and 10 reversed. Left side, we're going to do no exchanges and shed 2 is reversed. There we go. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Hey, Bane, nice to see you on. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the reminder, Gwen. If you are enjoying this stream, please hit a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and share it to people that you're interested, you think would be interested in watching this. And appreciate that. Hey, Diane, Kreider. Yes, I did make my own bobbins. I own a injection mold for acrylic. I did not make the mold, but I bought it off of a couple who were retiring their Tama business because they wanted it to go to somebody who was going to actually use it. I've made probably about 4,000 to 5,000 shells off of that, which worked out to about maybe 2,500 Tama, and sold them. All right, and no sheds, or no exchanges, and shed 7 and 10 reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom, 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, 10 on the bottom, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side, no exchanges, and shed 2 is reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 134. On the right, no exchanges, sheds. Shed 2 is reversed. On the left, no exchanges, and sheds 8 and 11 are reversed. All right, so 2 on the right and 8, 11 on the left. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So is good. There we go. And one on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And left side is 9 and 11. Or 8 and 11, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 and 10 on the bottom, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 and 10 on the top, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. As you can see, we are speeding up a bit. All right, on to the right, on 135, we're exchanging 13, 15, 17, and 19, and sheds 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're exchanging 15, 19, and 23, and sheds 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are reversed. Rumbles back up to 2. All right. And on the right, 13, 15, 17, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Sheds 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. And shed 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. Six on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on. No, something's wrong there. 10 and 11 on the bottom. How do we do the bottom? See. All right. Now that one got knocked over. One of these double up. All right, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, that looks right. Okay, so let's try this again. Shed 7, 8, and 9 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. I went over 2 there. 6 on the bottom. And 7 on the top. 8 on the top. 9 on the top. And 10 and 11 on the bottom. There we go. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 15, 19, and 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. And sheds 3 and 7 through 10 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. 9 and 10 on the top, and 11 on the bottom. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the bottom. and 11 on the top. There we go. And looks good and symmetrical. All right, so we're on 135. So next move will be 136. On the right, we're going to exchange 23. Shed 3 is reversed. On the left, we're going to do no exchanges, and shed 9 is reversed. However, my eyes are kind of like falling down on top of my, our eyelids are falling down on top of my eyeballs, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. That leaves us with about 16 moves left to go, which should be doable tomorrow, especially if I don't have a migraine. This is called a Taka-Dai or a high loom. Not high loom, high stand. And it's traditional Japanese design, customized so that my wide body can fit into it, because the traditional one only has 18 inches between the inner rails. I kept banging my elbows on it, so I modified the design a bit. It allows you to do 1 or 2. Sometimes people have added an additional rail out here, so you can do like 3-layer braids. There's a variety of braids you can do with it. And the reason they're braids and not weaving is because in weaving, your warp and your weft do not interchange. In braiding, they do. So hope that answers that question. I'll do a quick check over on Rumble and do my good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Sorry that I have not been as active as I would like to be, but I think I can get it done tomorrow. I'm really glad I didn't try to do another whole iteration, because I am toast right now. Thanks everybody for coming by. Before I actually send you folks off, I'm going to do a quick check and see if I can find a stream to send you folks to. Give me just a second here. Let me refresh from here, and then go back to here, and customization. Let's see who's available. All right, and looks like the following program is available. He's supposed to start in about 2 minutes, so I'm going to wait like a minute or two before I go ahead and end it. Go ahead and save this. Do a double check, see if anybody needs an additional reply. I'm going to do one more stream. You have a good night, Bane. I've actually been having a lot of migraines lately. I'm going to be talking to my neurologist after I go to the convention this weekend and see if maybe there's some medicine change or something like we need to do with that. Yeah, no problem. I am going to see if I can keep up this schedule for at least a little while longer. And thank you very much, Gwen. All right, I think that's probably about as long as I can hold up for. And considering that he's already got his link up, I expect his chat is actually open. So tell Joe we said hi to him. And thank you very much. You have a good night. We will see you tomorrow. And as always, stay safe and happy braiding.